Smriti and Rahul face off in Amethi. Electrifying political clash in Uttar Pradesh. Rahul visits his erstwhile UP seat.
अमेठी आया हूं, इतने प्यार से आपने मेरा स्वागत किया। पुराना रिश्ता है हमारा, प्यार का रिश्ता है, मोहब्बत का रिश्ता है। इसके लिए आप सबको दिल से धन्यवाद।
Smriti sets up base in Amethi.
The BJP firebrand leader stepped into the traditional bastion of the Gandhis in 2014. She lost to Rahul Gandhi then, but returned back in 2019 to a resounding victory.
Will we see a 2019 repeat in 2024 in Amethi? Will Rahul fight Smriti again? That's our top focus on 6 p.m. Prime.
Good evening. You're watching 6 p.m. Prime here on India Today. I'm Akshata Nandagopal, and this evening we're getting you all the latest political action coming in from the state of Uttar Pradesh. Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra entered into his erstwhile seat of Amethi, which he lost in 2019 to giant slayer Smriti Irani, who happened to be in the constituency at the exact same time. So we'll get you details of that and also highlights of the Prime Minister's visit to Uttar Pradesh and what really makes this state so crucial to every single political party with just weeks to go for the elections. So we'll be running you through that and much more. A quick check of the top 6 headlines first. Epic showdown in battleground Amethi. Go back Gandhi slogans erupt as Rahul's Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra enters his former constituency. Smriti Irani takes a dig at Rahul.
ये अमेठी में जैसे ही राहुल गांधी की सभा पहुंची है, वहां पर इस तरीके के जय श्री राम के नारे और वापस जाओ राहुल गांधी के नारे लग रहे हैं।
Sandesh Khali showdown intensifies. NCW Chief Rekha Sharma visits victims, demands President's rule and Mamta's resignation. Supreme Court strikes down petition for an SIT investigation. Top Court directs examination of Chandigarh mayoral poll ballot papers. CGI demands prosecution of polling officer after he admits tampering of 8 ballot papers. Ghulam Nabi Azad's big charge claims Farooq and Omar Abdullah held secret meetings with Prime Minister Modi and were privy to Article 370 purge. Farooq hits back, asks Azad to check facts. Prime Minister Modi's third big mandir unveiling. Modi lays the foundation stone for Hindu shrine Kalki Dham in Sambhal, slams Congress for delaying temple construction for years.
कल की मंदिर के लिए इन्हें पिछली सरकारों से लंबी लड़ाई लड़नी पड़ी, कोर्ट के चक्कर भी लगाने पड़े।
And Liquorgate heat mounts on. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal skips the Enforcement Directorate's 6th summon, claims his officials are being harassed by central agencies. And let's begin by getting you all the big political updates coming in from the state of Uttar Pradesh. First, on the constituency of Amethi that sprang that big surprise back in 2019 and had Smriti Irani emerge as victor against Rahul Gandhi. Today, we saw a trailer of that once again as Rahul and Smriti both landed in Amethi on the same day. Both Rahul Gandhi and Smriti were there. Rahul for the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra and Smriti Irani to go ahead and for the puja of her new house that she's also inaugurated in Amethi. Rahul Gandhi had the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra, which reached Amethi today, and Smriti Irani is part of a Jan Samvad Yatra, both scheduled at the same time. And Smriti Irani had some harsh words for her former competitor. She said that the one who needs support himself cannot support the people of Amethi. Meanwhile, Rahul Gandhi, when he touched down in Amethi, was greeted by "Go Back Gandhi" slogans as locals gathered and started screaming "Jai Shri Ram" as the rally made its way inside into the streets of Amethi. He, however, in his speech, thanked the people of Amethi for their continuous support. This, even as people were seen sloganeering all of the Gandhi Go Back slogans as Rahul made his way. He chose to ignore those slogans.
अमेठी राहुल गांधी की भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा पहुंची और इस दौरान वहां पर आप देख सकते हैं राहुल गांधी वापस जाओ के नारे लग रहे हैं। साफ तौर से ये नारे चूंकि ये अमेठी में जैसे ही राहुल गांधी की सभा पहुंची है वहां पर इस तरीके के जय श्री राम के नारे और वापस जाओ राहुल गांधी के नारे लग रहे हैं। क्यों आप लोग क्या चाहते हैं? क्यों
हम लोग चाहते हैं कि राहुल गांधी जय श्री राम बोले और जो इन्होंने श्री राम लला का दर्शन नहीं किया उस गलती को गलती माने और दोबारा जय श्री राम का दर्शन किया।
तो देखिए साफ तौर से एक तरफ राहुल गांधी का काफिला निकल रहा है और यहाँ पर रोड पर पुलिस ने बैरिकेडिंग कर रखी है और दूसरी तरफ यहाँ पर इन जो एक तरीके से नारेबाजी कर रहे हैं उनको रोका गया है और वो मान रहे हैं कि राहुल गांधी वापस जाओ के नारे लगा रहे हैं।
जो व्यक्ति बिना सहारे अपनी पैतृक सीट तक लड़ नहीं सकता उसको कोई भी नेता क्यों सहायता करेगा। अमेठी वो लोकसभा क्षेत्र है जहां पर साल 2019 में मैं सिर्फ कांग्रेस के प्रत्याशी से नहीं लड़ी थी, मैं एक ऐसे प्रत्याशी से लड़ी थी जिसने सपा और बसपा दोनों का सहयोग लिया। जिसे खुद सहारे की जरूरत है वो दूसरों का सहारा कैसे बनेगा। आज अमेठी की सांसद के नाते मैं अभिभूत हूं कि मात्र 2 वर्षों में अमेठी में 8000 लखपति दीदी बनी है। ये आंकड़ा जीवन में क्या बदलाव आया है अमेठी के निवासियों के उसका प्रतिबिंब है। आज जो लोग अमेठी को सत्ता का केंद्र मानते थे लेकिन सेवा नहीं देते थे वो जब गाजे बाजे की तरह आए तो अमेठी के नागरिक उनके स्वागत के लिए अनुपस्थित रहे। रहना था दिन भर, कुछ लम्हे बिताकर यहाँ से गुजर गए। इतनी तो क्या बेरुखी अमेठी से।
दूसरे प्रदेश से भी लोग आते थे, यूपी से आए, बंगाल से। उन्होंने कहा देखिए आप कन्याकुमारी से कश्मीर तक चल रहे हो मगर हमारे प्रदेश में तो आप आए नहीं। अमेठी के लोग आए, इन्होंने कहा आपने भारत जोड़ो यात्रा की मगर आपकी यात्रा अमेठी से नहीं आई, ये कैसी यात्रा है। और उसमें सच्चाई भी है। और आज मैं आपके सामने यहां अमेठी में हाजिर हूं। अमेठी आया हूं, इतने प्यार से आपने मेरा स्वागत किया। पुराना रिश्ता है हमारा, प्यार का रिश्ता है, मोहब्बत का रिश्ता है। इसके लिए आप सबको दिल से धन्यवाद।
वो मोदी शुरू में आके ये भाषण देते थे, अरे कांग्रेस में हमेशा अटकता है, झटकता है, पटकता है, ये कहते थे। मैं पूछता हूं आज जो प्रोजेक्ट्स यूपीए सरकार में सोनिया गांधी के पीरियड में जो थे वो प्रोजेक्ट्स आज क्यों नहीं हो रहे, वो काम क्यों चालू नहीं हो रहे। क्योंकि यूपी के लोगों में खास अमेठी पर और रायबरेली पे वो काम नहीं करना चाहते हैं, ये दुश्मनी निकालने की साजिश कर रहे हैं। अरे भाई लोग तो सभी आप ही के हैं। आप जो चीजें मंजूर पहली हुई थी उसको आप कैंसिल करते हो, निकाल देते हो। अरे एक आदमी आपको वोट देता है, दूसरा हमको दिया होगा।
So those are some of the highlights of the reactions that have come in from Smriti Irani to the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra, where both Rahul Gandhi and Kharge spoke. I want to bring in Maushmi Singh on this broadcast. She's joining us live from Amethi. Maushmi, what's the response really you saw on the ground to Rahul Gandhi's Yatra there? Because there were some reports that showed us also the kind of sloganeering by locals who greeted Rahul Gandhi with Gandhi Go Back.
So perhaps those who are well aware of the politics in Amethi, protest and counter-protest is not new to Amethi. There have been showing of black flags in the past, of protests and sloganeering, and a tit-for-tat politics clearly, Akshata. On one account, Congress did get one of these locals from Amethi. She had a poster of Smriti Irani's corruption, and Congress was trying to flag that off as a red mark as far as what was happening in Amethi is concerned. And Rahul Gandhi was confronted with slogans of Rahul Gandhi go back and Jai Shri Ram. So I just wanted to take a quick reaction from Alok Sharma, the Congress spokesperson. He's right here with us, and I wanted to ask him, what does it say? On one hand, Rahul Gandhi is greeted with Rahul Gandhi Go Back slogans. Smriti Irani says Rahul Gandhi can't even save his own family seat, and he gets people from Sultanpur to protest. Sultanpur se log laye gaye.
देखिए, मुझे लगता है सुल्तानपुर हो, अमेठी हो, रायबरेली हो, वो पूरी तरह से एक परिवार की तरह है। और हम तो केवल ये कहना चाहेंगे कि फैमिली की बात कम से कम स्मृति जी तो ना ही करेंगे। उनको किस तरह से यहाँ पर उन्होंने आकर पूरा फैब्रिक, यहाँ का सोशल फैब्रिक और तमाम चीज़ें बिगाड़ दी हैं। मैं आज पूरा दिन अमेठी में रहा। अमेठी के लोग इतने नाराज़ हैं उनसे। वो यहाँ पर आती हैं तो भ्रष्टाचार की तमाम चीज़ें सुनने को मिल रही हैं। वो लोग कहते हैं कि वो पूरे अहंकार में यहाँ पर आकर कार्यकर्ताओं से बात करती हैं, यहाँ तक कि पत्रकारों के साथ अभद्र भाषा और उनकी नौकरी छीनने तक की बात करती हैं। ये गली मोहल्ले में स्मृति जी के लिए एक आम चर्चा है। दुर्भाग्य है कि अमेठी को ऐसी सांसद मिली।
तो फिर राहुल गांधी लड़ेंगे अमेठी?
देखिए, मुझे लगता है ये उनका अपना निजी फैसला है। अमेठी की जनता में पूरी सुगबुगाहट है और सब चाहते हैं, कांग्रेस के तमाम कार्यकर्ता और अमेठी की जनता चाहती है कि माने राहुल गांधी जी अमेठी से लड़ें, लेकिन ये निर्णय उनका होगा।
कब होगा निर्णय? सभी यही सवाल पूछ रहे हैं ना, क्योंकि अब तो लोकसभा चुनाव सर
नहीं, अभी तो देखिए बहुत समय है, कौन कहां से लड़ेगा। अभी तो यूपी में बीजेपी जो है, मुझे लगता है अपने मैक्सिमम कैंडिडेट्स बदल देगी कि उन्होंने कहीं पर कोई काम नहीं किया है, और हमें पूरी उम्मीद है कि इस बार यूपी से बीजेपी साफ हो जाएगी।
और अमेठी में आपका कैंडिडेट वापस आएगा, राहुल गांधी वापस आएंगे?
सब लोग चाहते हैं।
आप लोग चाहते हैं क्या?
जी हाँ, मैं यहाँ का किसानों का मसीहा हूँ। किसान
जीतेंगे कि नहीं?
जीतेंगे और भारी संख्या में जीतेंगे। इतना जो है कि जो है इनके पिताजी 5 लाख वोटों से जीते थे। राजू जी की
में ये चर्चा है कि राहुल गांधी जी अगर लड़ेंगे तो लाखों वोट से जिताकर जनता भेजेगी।
जी हाँ, जी हाँ।
So yeah, you can understand that the anticipation as far as Congress workers are concerned, they are not clear whether any member, Priyanka or Rahul, would be contesting from Amethi, whether Rahul will make a comeback to Amethi, Akshata, and that question still looms large in all the Congress meetings, because it's also about reclaiming the lost glory and the legacy of the family. Will Priyanka and Rahul just let it be in Amethi and Raebareli, or will they take up that challenge is the big question.
Very true, Maushmi. At this point, there's no clarity on exactly where Rahul Gandhi will contest from. Thanks for joining us. But it was just yesterday that Rahul Gandhi was in his seat, Wayanad. And there, when he was asked about whether he's going to contest once again from Wayanad, he didn't really drop any hints about what really the Congress's game plan is or where he's going to fight from. Sources tell us that, yes, Wayanad could happen. But is he going to do what he did in 2019, a South plus North seat? Of course, Amethi was considered to be the tough battle for him back then. Listen then to what Rahul said yesterday.
Well, look, this is not a political meeting. It would be inappropriate here for me to get into political issues. I've come here because I think this is a very important issue that Wayanad is facing.
So Rahul Gandhi really not dropping any hints right now on where he's going to contest from. But as far as Amethi goes, will Rahul actually return to this constituency? It seems like a far cry considering what happened in 2019. But let's just kind of re-jog your memory of what the results were in 2014 and then in 2019 in Amethi. Rahul Gandhi and Smriti Irani is a face-off that happened in 2014, which Rahul Gandhi had won comfortably. He polled about 4,08,000 votes. Smriti Irani was somewhere near 3 lakhs. So Rahul Gandhi was a clear winner. The margin of victory, as you see there, was over 1 lakh votes. That was in 2014. And then reportedly, Smriti Irani focused on working on the ground for the next 5 years. She didn't move away from Amethi. She instead continued to focus on building her base, building the BJP's popularity in Amethi. What did that lead to? In 2019, she was termed as the giant slayer, pulling off one of the biggest, I dare say, the biggest upset in the 2019 election. Rahul Gandhi polled about 4,13,000 votes. Smriti Irani, 4,68,000. So Smriti Irani beat Rahul Gandhi by about 55,000 votes. And as we get to all the updates coming in from Uttar Pradesh, there are a lot of questions about the SP Congress alliance. Akhilesh Yadav, who was supposed to join the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra in this leg in Uttar Pradesh, has said, in fact, that at this point he's not going to join till there's clarity on the seat sharing. And in the meanwhile, SP has come out with a second candidate list for Uttar Pradesh. 11 more candidates have been named, and it's leading to questions about whether the Samajwadi Party is going ahead naming their candidates, not waiting for the seat-sharing deal with the Congress because it's taking far too long. We've heard this grouse from several other political parties who allied with the Congress and then backtracked on the alliance. Is that playing out in Uttar Pradesh as well? The second candidate list by the Samajwadi Party being announced. 11 names have been put out by SP on the same day that Akhilesh Yadav said, we won't join the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra till we get clarity on exactly what the seat sharing deal is.
अभी बातचीत चल रही है, कई दौर में बातचीत हो चुकी है, कई सूचियां उधर से आई, सूची इधर से भी गई. जिस समय सीटों का बंटवारा हो जाएगा, समाजवादी पार्टी उनके न्याय यात्रा में शामिल हो जाएगी.
Meanwhile, you also had the Prime Minister in Uttar Pradesh visiting both Sambhal, which is an SP stronghold, and Lucknow. And interestingly, the Prime Minister said that his visit in UP was all about Vikas and Virasat, all about development as well as heritage. Why did he say that? Because he started off his visit in Sambhal by going ahead and laying the foundation stone for the Kalki Dham temple in Sambhal. Something that was a big talking point because in the last 3 weeks, you've seen the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya being inaugurated with the Pran Pratishta. You had him at the BAPS Hindu Mandir just last week in Abu Dhabi, and now at the Kalki Dham temple. That is the Virasat. Then you had the focus on Vikas with the Prime Minister going ahead and unveiling 14,000 projects for Uttar Pradesh, with the message that it's no longer red tape but red carpet in UP, that investors now are given the guarantee of returns. Let's get you a detailed report on the Prime Minister's 12-hour visit to UP.
हम विकास भी, विरासत भी इस मंत्र को आत्मसात करते हुए चल रहे हैं.
Vikas and Virasat, development and heritage. Prime Minister Modi's 12-hour UP visit was marked by these themes as he set the foundation stone for the historic Kalki Dham Mandir in UP Sambhal. And also announced a whopping 14,000 projects for the state in Lucknow. Unveiling development projects valued at over 10 lakh crore rupees in Lucknow, Prime Minister Modi highlighted the Vikas agenda of the BJP.
हजारों प्रोजेक्ट पर काम शुरू हो रहा. ये जो फैक्ट्रियां लग रही हैं, ये जो उद्योग लग रहे हैं, ये यूपी की तस्वीर बदलने वाले हैं. बीते 7 वर्षों में प्रदेश में रेड टेप का जो कल्चर था, उस रेड टेप के कल्चर को खत्म करके रेड कारपेट कल्चर बन गया है। पहले की सरकारें सोचती थी कि सुविधाएं बनाओ तो 2-4 बड़े शहरों में नौकरियों के अवसर बनाओ तो कुछ चुनिंदा शहरों में। ऐसा करना आसान था क्योंकि इसमें मेहनत कम लगती थी, लेकिन इसके कारण देश का एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा विकास से वंचित रह गया।
He kicked off his UP visit in SP stronghold Sambhal to lay the foundation stone for the Kalki Dham temple. In 3 weeks, from Ram Mandir in Ayodhya to the Babs Mandir in Abu Dhabi. To now, the Kalki Dham Mandir, Prime Minister recounted the divinity of each of these temples.
22 जनवरी को देश ने अयोध्या में 500 साल के इंतजार को पूरा होते देखा है। अबू धाबी में पहले विराट मंदिर के लोकार्पण के साक्षी भी बने हैं। हम यहां संभल में भव्य कल्की धाम के शिलान्यास के गवाह बन रहे हैं।
Prime Minister also lashed out at the Congress with axed congressman Pramod Krishnamacharya next to him on stage. Prime Minister accused previous governments of stalling the construction of the temple.
कल्की मंदिर के लिए इन्हें पिछली सरकारों से लंबी लड़ाई लड़नी पड़ी, कोर्ट के चक्कर भी लगाने पड़े। वो मुझे बता रहे थे कि एक समय उन्हें कहा जा रहा था कि मंदिर बनाने से शांति व्यवस्था बिगड़ जाएगी।
With weeks to go for elections, Prime Minister Modi is leading the campaign for the BJP in UP, a state where the BJP is counting on bettering all past electoral records. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, with 80 seats up for grabs in Uttar Pradesh, every party is going all out right now to ensure that they can better their tally from 2019. But let's tell you really what the mood on the ground is, putting out our mood of the nation numbers. First, take a look at what really we've predicted party-wise, exactly what the seat share will be. So out of 80, as per the Mood of the Nation survey of India Today, from 62, BJP will go ahead and improve their tally to a 70, which is a huge jump for them. And we show you how that's also translating as far as vote share goes. Now, Apna Dal, which is an ally of the BJP, also in fact getting a number of seats there. Now, if you look at also what the vote share looks like, the BJP steady at 50%, Apna Dal increasing by 1%. The Congress, as per the Mood of the Nation, wins 1 seat. And there are question marks, which seat will that be? Perhaps Raebareli. But remember that this survey was done before it was announced that Sonia Gandhi will not be contesting in this election from Raebareli. She's instead going to the Rajya Sabha. So will these numbers still stand for the Congress? Will they even get that 1 seat? Because there's no clarity on whether any of the Gandhis will actually be contesting right now from, in fact, this particular state, from Uttar Pradesh. If you look at it alliance-wise, and also I want to highlight that the SP-RLD alliance numbers there break up from 20% to 30%. So they do see a rise, which is why it's crucial for the Congress to ensure an alliance with the SP-RLD, of course, out of the equation already for them. You look at that breakdown, numbers-wise, seat share from 64 to 72. So the BJP plus Apna Dal bettering their tally to 72. The India alliance from 6 to a mere 8. And then the 10, which is others, which includes the BSP, it goes down to a 0. So the BSP also not doing well if you look at these numbers of the Mood of the Nation survey. See that as far as vote share is concerned. For the NDA, a slight jump up from 51% to 52%, but they'll still be very happy with that because it means that they've managed to hold on to their ground and also better their tally slightly. As far as the India alliance is concerned, yes, their numbers go up from 26% to 36%. Welcome back. Let's get you the latest news breaks coming in on the speculation over Kamal Nath switching sides over to the BJP. There's big buzz now over Kamal Nath's son. Nakul Nath, as his closest aides have confirmed that Kamal Nath isn't going anywhere. That in all likelihood he's not switching sides. But reportedly, Nakul Nath is in touch and in constant dialogue with the BJP High Command. So there's still speculation on whether Kamal Nath's son could actually jump over to the BJP. Hemendra Sharma is joining us live from Bhopal with more details on this. Hemendra, good evening. There's been a lot of back and forth over this news break, with some suggesting that Kamal Nath is in touch with the BJP and that the BJP wasn't willing to give him what he wanted, particularly because of the anti-Sikh riots case against him, and that the doors are still open for Nakul Nath. What are you hearing?
Well, things are changing every now and then, but I think we can say it with some amount of certainty now that both Kamal Nath and Nakul Nath, they are not going anywhere. Though Kamal Nath nor Nakul Nath, both of them have not come on record saying that they are not going. But their closest aides, like Sajjan Singh Verma, a former minister in Madhya Pradesh government, he went on record in Delhi today evening saying that Nakul Nath would contest elections from Chhindwara on the Congress ticket. Kamal Nath, his aides in Chhindwara, those who report directly to him, they are also telling us that both Kamal Nath and Nakul Nath, they are going to stay back in the Congress party. The deal that was struck with the Bharatiya Janata Party, that has somehow been blocked by a section of the RSS, and as you rightly pointed out, that Kamal Nath's alleged role in the 1984 anti-Sikh riots is being played out against him. And that is one reason why the deal that has been worked between the BJP top leadership and Kamal Nath, that is not working out.
Okay, so we will in fact track the latest that comes in on this. Thanks very much, Hemendra, for joining us with those details. There's still talks that are happening, but Kamal Nath's aides saying at this point there's no question of him joining the Congress. Like Hemendra said, no statement from Kamal Nath himself denying that he is joining the BJP, and that's what's really added to all of the fuel over this political fire. But let's take a look really at why Kamal Nath matters for both parties, some of his strengths, his weaknesses, opportunities, and of course threat. As far as strength is concerned, that's an easy one. He's a veteran face from Madhya Pradesh, has been in the political discourse for decades together. Stronghold of Chhindwara. He's the MLA from there. His son is the Member of Parliament from the same area. So it's a family bastion of sorts. As far as weaknesses go, it's the anti-Sikh riot case against him. And this is something the BJP has repeatedly raised against Kamal Nath, against Jagdish Titler. So if he were to join the BJP, the Saffron Party would be on the matter on that issue. But also the other weakness is that Kamal Nath failed the 2023 Assembly poll test. As he was given charge by the Congress to lead, he failed on that front. Opportunity. Kamal Nath is known for his fundraising abilities, and that's obviously a huge boost for any political party he's with. He also has a huge loyal base, many loyalists in MP Congress. So there's speculation that if he leaves the Congress and goes to the BJP, his loyalists would follow suit too. What about threats? Well, age is not on his side. There will be some who, however, say that Nakul Nath is someone who will take forward his legacy. But in his stronghold of Chhindwara, there is waning support, and that's clearly visible in every election as the numbers, the victory margin for Kamal Nath has been reducing. So there are questions about whether he can actually hold on to Chhindwara, whether his son Nakul Nath, if given a ticket from there, can actually manage to emerge victor once again. But all of the speculation that's been playing out, you've got statements that have come in from the Congress saying that, look, there is no question of Kamal Nath leaving. You had Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge, on the other hand, saying who has to leave will leave. We can't do anything about that. But aides of Kamal Nath, who've been meeting with him over the last 24 hours in his Delhi residence, have maintained that he is not going anywhere, that he is not dumping the grand old party and joining the BJP. But in fact, you had Sajjan Verma, who came out and said that there's no question of him jumping ship after meeting with Kamal Nath. Sources now reveal that Kamal Nath's saffron plunge seems unlikely, but his son Nakul Nath is reportedly still in talk. So we'll have to see if anything comes of that.
ऐसी कोई बात होगी, सबसे पहले मैं आप लोगों को ही कहूंगा, मैं तो कह रहा हूँ, इनकार की बात नहीं है, ये आप लोग कह रहे हैं, आप लोग एक्साइट हो रहे हैं, मैंने कहा मैं तो एक्साइट नहीं हूँ इस तरफ या उस तरफ, पर बात ये है कि अगर ऐसी कोई बात होगी, मैं आप सबको सबसे पहले खबर करूंगा। कल कहा था कि अगर ऐसी कोई बात हुई सबसे पहले मैं आपको सूचित करूंगा। अभी तो मैं एक 13वीं में जा रहा हूँ, आप लोगों को भी चलना, चलिए मेरे साथ। तो सर बात कुछ है सर, आगे एक
कौन सी बात सर? भाजपा में शामिल होने की नकुलनाथ जी की बात हो रही है।
मेरी तो कहीं बात नहीं हुई
सर। ठीक है नहीं है,
राजनीति खत्म हो गई माना जाए?
नहीं, नाराजगी का कोई विषय नहीं है। नहीं, देखो जो व्यक्ति खुद ही हाईकमान है वो क्या राजी और नाराजी होगा। छोटी मोटी घटनाएं हर राजनीतिक दल में होती हैं। कोई निर्णय पे सहमति बनती नहीं बनती तो उसमें इतना वो नहीं कर सकते अपन की नाराज हो गए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। राहुल जी से भी बात हुई है, खड़गे जी से भी बात हुई है, उनकी बात।
चुनाव लड़ेंगे?
नकुलनाथ जी लड़ेंगे लोकसभा का चुनाव छिंदवाड़ा से कांग्रेस की टिकट पे।
नकुलनाथ जाएंगे बीजेपी का? नकुलनाथ जाएंगे बीजेपी?
बिल्कुल, नकुलनाथ जी कांग्रेस की टिकट पे छिंदवाड़ा से चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं लोकसभा का।
मेरी कमलनाथ जी से बात हुई, उन्होंने कहा कि ये सब एक तरह से भ्रम है और ये मैं कांग्रेसी था, हूँ और रहूँगा। जैसा मैंने कल कहा था कि वो गांधी परिवार के उनके रिश्ते इतने पुराने हैं, सर्वविदित है, और जरूर लोकतंत्र में हार जीत दोनों होती रहती है। हर परिस्थिति में उन्होंने दृढ़ता से कांग्रेस के विचार के साथ अपना जीवन जिया है और आगे भी कांग्रेस के विचार के साथ ही अपना अंतिम सांस तक जीवन जिएंगे।
There are a lot of rumors about our Kamal Nath also. I am telling you on record, being a president of a political party, I know Kamal Nath since last 35 years personally. He is a man of values, principles. He will not step out of Congress party. It is a new rumor spreading by various political parties and the BJP friends. Why will he go at this age? What is there? After all, we are there to keep our names, integrity in place.
उड़ा दीजिए अभी और देखिए जितना तांता बीजेपी की तरफ लगा हुआ ये सारा खत्म हो जाएगा। कोई बीजेपी ज्वाइन नहीं। बीजेपी के अपने जो नेता हैं आज आप देख लीजिएगा, शाम तक शायद शिवराज सिंह चौहान और वसुंधरा राजे अपनी अलग पार्टी बना लेंगे अगर आज पीएमएलए का सेक्शन 45 आप उड़ा देंगे।
जो मुझे गाली देते थे, उनके चमचे जो मुझे गाली देते थे, आज मोदी के पैरों के पास बैठकर गपागप चाय पी रहे हैं। कल तक बी टीम बोलने वाले आज खुद मोदी के पास जाकर राज्यसभा की मेंबरशिप अशोक राव ले रहे हैं। अब एक और मध्य प्रदेश का एक्स चीफ मिनिस्टर कमल नाथ, जिसको कहा गया कि इंदिरा गांधी का तीसरा बेटा, ये मैं नहीं कह रहा, उनका लीडर बोला, वो भी मुझे गाली देता था। अब सुना है कि वो भी जाने वाले हैं बीजेपी में। अजीत पवार उधर बैठ गए जाकर और अजीत पवार बोल रहे कि मैं अपनी घरवाली को अपनी बहन के खिलाफ लड़ाऊंगा।
So if Kamal Nath decides to leave the Congress and join the BJP, what really will it mean for the Congress? We've seen, in fact, a slew of such big bang exits from the grand old party for different reasons. Let's list out some of the recent ones that have happened in the last few weeks. Baba Siddiqui, someone who's a veteran in the Congress, quit the Congress and joined Ajit Pawar's NCP. He said the reason he decided to leave was he felt he was exploited merely for flavor, comparing himself to curry leaves on top of any gravy. Ashok Chavan quit the Congress and joined the BJP in what was an extremely high-profile exit from the party. And he said the reason for this was because there was no sort of readiness for the elections in the Congress. Milind Deora, another high-profile exit from the Congress, he joined, of course, the Shinde Sena and has been given also a Rajya Sabha nomination now. He said that Congress's politics was suffocating and extremely toxic, and that's why, despite being a generational Congress leader within his family, decided to cut ties.